smiles, confidence, love, just a better world in our little corner. These students are just like me and you and everyone else. I call it selfish giving because I think we get far more out of it than we could ever give. I'm a retired teacher and I've always loved working with kids with special needs. And our daughter works with special needs in the high school, and one thing led to another, and their teacher called one day and asked if we could possibly allow them to come out as part of the CBI program. And I could not say yes fast enough because I was so excited to get them out here. I think people learn better when they're having fun. And I think that goes for people with special needs as well as people that are not labeled as a special need.
We really like to look at what students prefer and then what their strengths are. And where those two things meet is kind of the sweet spot of where we want to support them after they finish high school to get a job. Spend a lot of time talking about what people with disabilities can't do, and there's really not a point in doing that at this time in their life. At this time in their life, we need to be talking about what they can do and what their strengths are and where their abilities lie, because that's what's going to help them have a fulfilling and gratifying life later on.
You could compare what a lot of these kids are doing today as to what they'll be doing in that show just a couple, 3 months down the road. It's obvious they have become more confident in what they're doing, more willing to work and do the job that they have to do. And I think that's one of the things that a CBI program attempts to do, is to get the kids to learn how to do work. Sometimes they'd rather not do that job, but it's part of life and they need to do that. And we've seen that play out just so many times.
So we have a student that his name is Ben, and Ben has made an incredible amount of progress in the last couple of years. When I was first hired, Ben was not able to go out in the community without being overwhelmed. He has autism, and so Ben would wear a like a zip-up hoodie, and he would drape it over his shoulders and hold it over his head like this and barely look up at you. And so when we first came, Ben had his hood, and he got to where he was just wearing the hoodie. He didn't actually have it draped over his head. And he would kind of stand back and watch, and we had to do hand over hand, like I had to hold his hand to do the work. Now when we come, Ben does everything with just verbal prompts, and it's incredible. And he's smiling, he's happy, he's kind of dancing a little bit. You can see the joy. People with disabilities definitely suffer and have to do a lot of hard things every day that the rest of us take for granted. So being able to see him grow and get to do something where he's not suffering and he's happy and it brings him joy and he feels confident is just remarkable. That's what life skills and special needs teachers live for. So Kyla is one of our students that has a really neat story. Kyla has very little use of her left hand and left ankle. She has to wear braces to help support that. And so she does everything one-handed, and she just adapts beautifully. It's incredible to just watch her. So even brushing the horses, someone may have to hold the rope for her, but if she were alone, she could tie the horse up and then brush it. And she just knows how to figure out to be independent. So when we get ready for her to graduate and find a place for her to be employed, then we can put things on her resume like skills that she has, you know, that she can do these things. So if they interview her and they see the brace and they see that she doesn't use that hand, they might think, oh, she might not be able to do this job. But if her skills on her resume say she can do this and this and this, then it gives them the confidence to give her a chance.
One of the favorite things that I've seen that's come out of the programs, when I was looking on Facebook recently and I saw a parent as her profile picture with her son, and he had his first place ribbon from the horse show. And you know, that lets you know that you've been a success for some kid and some parent. Because as parents, we like for our kids to be successful, and you could tell they were very happy with what they saw. One of the things that Nancy and I try to do is stay open to God's guidance. It's amazing how He has put so many kids in front of us that's allowed them to have fun. And you know, if you can do that, I feel, and Nancy does too, it's a tremendous witness just for life in general, and makes you feel good. You know, we all are limited as to what we can do. And that's something that we've been able to do and have fun doing it, and we feel like it's been a success.
What's your favorite thing to do at the farm?
Watching Kyla pick up the horse manure.
Watching Kyla pick up the horse manure.
Right.
What horse did you work with this year?
Cupcake.
What did you love most about Cupcake?
I like it when she is trustworthy and always listen to me when I speak.
What is one of your favorite things about working at the horse farm?
Yes. Rushing, kiss.
What is it about brushing her that you like so much?
Just to make her look her best, I guess.
Make her look her best. Good.
Great job, Daniel. Good job. Proud of you.
Hey.